I can offer you no words of comfort. This armada that sails against us carries in its bowels the Inquisition. God forbid it succeeds, for then there will be no more liberty in England, of conscience or of thought. We cannot be defeated.
Tales it brings. Your great-grandfather 12 generations deep. Your blood runs true. Secrets of the night, they're waiting for you. William Hawkins II, carved into stone, a seafarer's legacy with a wild wind's moan. He sailed on the Griffin with a proud mighty crew. 200 tons of thunder, a force to break through. 1588, fire and fear in the air, stood against the Spanish Armada. No care, he said, the proud mighty crew. 200 tons of thunder, a force to break through. Shores with a heart full of clouds. 1588, fire and fear in the air, stood against the Spanish Armada, showed him no care. He broke through their lines, turned the tide with a shout, saved England's shores with a heart full of clouds. Then east he went with a diplomat's charm to India's court beneath the Mughals' calm. Emperor Jahangir in those silks rich and bold, a tale of adventure just waiting to unfold. On this edgecomb, beloved left to fade, memories like whispers and shadows they wade. Then Miriam came with a beauty so rare, Armenian blood wrapped in sorrow and care. A captain's daughter, lost to the sea's embrace, Mughal Shah's heart in a watery place. She became your kin, your 12th great-grandmother, in a twist of cruel fate, a queen in the shadows behind the palace gate.
The following is a copy of a transcript written in my 12th great-grandfather, the pirate William Hawkins' own hand, describing the moment when he was first proposed to and first met his would-be part Armenian and Indian wife, Miriam, who was the beautiful daughter of the deceased sea captain, Mughal Shah. The passage reads as follows.
Past, the Mughal king Jahangir was very earnest with me to take a white maiden out of his palace, who would give her all things necessary with slaves, and he would promise me she should tame Christian area, and by this means my meat and trinkets should be looked unto by them, and I should live without a fish. There is no reason why me she should satisfy him. I would accept it, at which I little thought a Christian's daughter could be foul. So the king called to memory one Mughal Shah, his daughter, who was a Christian Armenian, and of the race of the most ancient Christians, who was a captaini, and in great favor with Ekpa-Padasha, this king's father. This captain died suddenly and without will, worth a mass of money, and all robbed by his brothers and kindred, and debt that cannot be recovered, leaving the child but only a few jewels. I, seeing she was of so honest a descent, having passed my word to the king, could not withstand my fortunes. Wherefore I took her, and for want of a minister, before Christian witnesses, I married her. The priest was my man Nicholas, which I thought came over with lawful, till I met with a preacher that came with Sir Henry Middleton, and he showing me the error, I was married again. So ever after I lived content and without fear, she being willing to go where I went and live as I lived. William Hawkins.
Whispers still linger of a darker tale. A cheat as they cried, as storms began to wail. The pirate Hawkins, oh the fear they would sow, preying on France and Spain. Brother John by his side, hungry for gold, leaving a trail of stories, both brave and bold. The West Indies Company they took to the sea, an empire expanding, but what could it be? Darkland horde, can you hear the call? The cannons are roaring, it's a rise and a fall. The pirate, the captain, which path will you see? What's destined for you, mate? Who will you be? So gather round, sailors, with a rum in your hand. Feel the beat of the drums, let the stories expand. With a deep, husky voice, let the shanty take flight. For the sea's full of legends, and you're one of them tonight.